Alright, so the infamous Skull Trooper skin is finally back in the game. I just purchased it. I didn't own it because when it came out, honestly, for 1200 V-Bucks, which it was 1500 this time, was actually just too much. Because I just started playing the game and I was kind of like, man, that's almost like $12 for this skin. And it's like, I wasn't really convinced I was going to play a lot of Fortnite when I started playing. I was like, it's kind of fun, but it wasn't like, I wasn't really into it, so I wasn't buying any skins. And I would later buy a bunch of skins, and then I would like regret not buying the Skull Trooper like most people. But some people weren't playing the game at the time, so they were just like really upset they missed it. Some people, like myself, just didn't buy it, and then they're like, dang, I wish I would have. So now it's back. I'm sure the people that owned it are probably pretty salty because it's just like back in the shop. I guess you could feel good. You had like a pretty rare skin for a year, and it cost you 300 less V-Bucks than it's costing everyone else. But he also comes with a green glow, so you could change the style, like a selectable style. It's different. I don't know. This is the original. I kind of like it better. I don't know. Personal preference, I guess. They also brought out the Skull Ranger skin, the female version of Skull Trooper. I think everyone really saw this coming. It was pretty obvious that they'd probably do this. She has selectable styles. It came out with a scythe, but it's a skull sickle, not like the original Reaper scythe. So I'm not sure if that's going to come back or not. The Ghoul Trooper also hasn't come back yet. There hasn't really been any talk about it. Most people don't even pay attention to Ghoul Trooper because they're just like, oh, Skull Trooper, Skull Trooper. So I guess we'll see. And the glider is probably my favorite part, honestly. Crypt Cruiser. This is probably the coolest part of the set. Because Skull Trooper, let's be real, it's funny because it's Jonesy, dressed or face painted like a skeleton. Haha, it's funny. But as a skin, it's pretty simple, you know what I mean? But this glider is really cool. I really like it. Also with the selectable style. You got the green on the wings, as well as a more of a green glow inside of it. It's definitely really cool. They came out with some cool stuff. Originally I thought these styles for like the skin and stuff for Skull Trooper were going to be part of the quest line or, for the challenges, but it's actually, they actually just come with the extra styles, which is cool. So for the Ghost Portal back piece, here's the, so yeah, for the Ghost Portal back piece, you have, pretty simple challenges. Pretty much if you're playing the game, you're going to be able to do all these challenges. So you'll be able to get it. It's definitely a really cool back piece. So for those of you who just absolutely love back pieces, it's an awesome back piece. It has the selectable style thing in the corner of the picture as well at the top. So I'm sure you could change the blue to green and probably, I would assume, I haven't seen it, but the dangling white straps kind of hanging down on it are probably going to be green as well, kind of like the glider, how it changed the white on the wings. I would assume it changes them to green because the white doesn't really go with the alternate color for everything else. But it looks really cool. I mean, that and the glider are probably the coolest part of the set. The pickaxe is okay. It's a scythe, so I got it. It's not, I kind of like the original Reaper scythe better. I hope they bring that back. I mean, we're not done with the Halloween skins, so hopefully we still get that. But yeah, I mean, people really wanted the Skull Trooper, and it's finally back. And if you already had Skull Trooper, I guess, I don't know. That sucks that your skin's not as exclusive, but I guess it's good for everyone else who didn't have it, because now you can get it if you missed out on it, whether you weren't playing or weren't spending money or didn't have the money or whatever the case is. You now have a chance to get Skull Trooper. So it's cool, but I do think a lot of its infamy revolves around the fact that it's, an old school skin and it's extremely rare. So I don't know if it's still, I don't know. That's what makes it so infamous. So I guess we'll see how many of them are around while we're playing. But alright guys, until next time, see you later.